Hello, it is I, Dr. Brian Lorgon 111, and welcome back to Master Key. Last time, why am I here? I think I was doing some stuff off camera that I don't remember. Last time, we'd found the dungeon a long time ago, but last time we actually entered one of the new dungeons that leads to like an old abandoned city or something. And there was a lot to explore there, and I ran out of time, and there's still a bunch of places I want to explore. So first off, let's go ahead and spend some of our capped out money to eat a cheese in order to get all of our hearts back. But then I will meet you up at the dungeon, and we will continue in there. Alright, back into this place. Last time I went straight to the north. This time let's branch out a bit. Oh, interesting! This guy's like trapped inside the pots. And so he's a tough dude. I think I choose not to fight him for right now. And instead I will continue to the south. Which, Oh! That's like burnable bushes or something, and there's like a giant locked chest or something down here? And an arrow key? Okay. Interesting. That was just kind of on a whim, taking a swing with my fiery sword. And that's a magnifying glass arrow. Alright, well, what if I were to go around the other side? I can do that without letting this guy out if I'm careful. So I will choose to do that for the moment. And these guys are gonna get let out if I toggle the witchadoodles. Can I cannot hookshot over to that, whatever. Okay, so down here, okay, more ghouls. And they take 7 shots to kill. And, oh gosh, and they deal a bunch of damage. So I should try to play this better by getting out of the way when they're going to take a swing at me. Alright, did a much better job killing the second one. So, I guess I can burn this. So, if I do this... Oh, there's the keys? Like in the upper right of my HUD, I've got the master key in the middle, and then like a, I don't know, a star key, a spade key, a house key, and I guess the other one's like a lightning bolt S key or something. Oh, there's an up arrow. I guess these maybe are just like, it's like somebody, no, it's a guy using a hammer on an anvil. The guy who forged the keys, maybe, or something? I don't know, I feel like there's some implicit lore going on here now. Alright, well, screenshot has been taken. Maybe the dots in the bottom I am misinterpreting. I was originally thinking the dots on the bottom might somehow be like spikes if you were standing there, but maybe that represents the number 6, and that one represents the number 7, and so it's giving me an order to the arrows that I need to do. I think maybe that is it. And so there's like some implicit code going on here that I'm gonna need for later. So I'll try to keep that in mind. And I'm just gonna walk on the north side of you just to make sure that there isn't anything that the magnifying glass reveals up in the upper corner over here, but it doesn't seem like it. Alright. So, where should we go next? Well, I guess I also have not been to the right over here. And I am blocked by rocks that I still cannot break. But there is an orb thingy, and I presumably, yeah, I don't have anything I can hookshot to over here either. In that case, the next place that I know I can go that I haven't gone yet is kind of up in the northern section where it transitions music and becomes more of the abandoned city. And so I've never been to the left over here, where we find slimes, and there are rocks blocking the doorway into this house, which once again makes me think at some point I'm going to gain the ability to break those rocks. But we're still not there. Can I set fire to any of these? No, because there aren't any sticks I can set fire to adjacent to them, is my guess. And it almost looks like I would be able to like hookshot over here, because it looks like there's another floating island over there or something. So I'm not sure exactly what's happening there. Up here, I presumably will just have to walk around to the other side of those trees. And it looks like there's trees growing on, like, the top of this house, but then, like, part of the roof is caved in or something. I don't know, with pixel art, it can always be a little bit hard to read. That's my current interpretation. And then up here, looks like the trees are blocking my way. This guy's can only shoot, so he can't actually get at me from the roof, so that's nice. And it looks like this is probably as far as I can go up here. And then this just brings us back to the center route where we went to the north last time, but we were standing on the right-hand side last time. So I've never had the opportunity to go inside this house. So let's see what's inside here. This is new to me, and it does have a stair downwards. So we'll definitely check that out, but there's trees growing inside. Once again, suggesting just kind of like the abandoned nature of this place, and this, I don't know, bench or sofa or whatever it is looks very rundown as well. And so let's check out what's downstairs. This should be a part of the underground I've never seen before. And it looks like I'm blocked off over here. But to the right is a screen I have been on, but I haven't been on this section of it before. We've been over in the other section. And so probably to the north it's going to be a similar kind of story. Yeah, I've been in the water over here, and now I'm actually on land, and there's somebody shooting at me. Okay, don't love that. But then I can walk over here. This is a screen I've never been to. Make sure I get my screenshots. Oh gosh, it's another, okay, these guys don't have a lot of hit points, but they do hit hard. Ouch. Okay, still not sure the best way to fight you, but you gave me a lot of money, so that helps heal me up. And there are stairs back up over there. Alright. And also a way to go back on land over here. Let's check out the stairs first. So, this brings us... Oh, perhaps inside the building that was blocked off, and so maybe I don't break the rocks. Maybe this is just the way that one gets inside. It's from the downstairs. Alright, this sword has a lot of range, which I am very much appreciating. Actually, yeah, I can hit you from the other side of the rock. Okay, I did not appreciate exactly what this sword's range gives me. And inside this chest, we just got big money. I don't need that right now. So let's go back downstairs and check out... Oh gosh. I should just get away from here. Let's just try going to the right. And I have never... Okay, there's going to be a guy shooting at me here. Or sorting me. Oh, and he just knocked me off the screen. That's not very nice. In that case, I'm just going to dig down and go past you. Okay, and so over here... I have been here before, so this is not anything new to me right at the moment. Alright, so... Okay, there's other places to explore upstairs, so I guess that's where I'm going next. So outside this place upstairs, there was a screen I never went to the north. Let's get away from where this guy can shoot me, ideally. Yeah, now your shots are getting stuck in this wall. So I've never gone this way. Or maybe I didn't forgot to take a screenshot. In any case, it is a dead end to me for the moment. Alright, checking out my map. I think I've explored everything I could in the northern section. But there is still something that I missed back in the south, so I'll meet you down there. So back down over here, if I go to the right, it's a screen I've been to, but we're in a section of it that we haven't been to before. So let's go ahead and burn this away. Interesting. And then if I burn this away... Okay. So we've got more parts of the code, and here is another new screen with a ghoul who I can kill. And here is another section of code with crazy hands. And I've never been to the north, so what do we find over here? I need... Oops, wrong button. I need to be able to run fast to get past here, so this is basically a check that I've got the boots. And... oh, now I'm on the other side of this room, and I can actually get over there, and I can toggle the switches, which is going to enable me to get to even more places. Okay, so that's very cool. For now, I will just leave you there. I would like to come over here and check out this. Oh wow, it goes up to 8. Okay, and let's go ahead and kill you. Alright, you're dead. And then if I toggle these switches, a bunch of things will have changed. I have a question. Is there any chance I can walk down here? I cannot. Can I hookshot down here? I cannot. So maybe... I don't know. The reason I'm wondering about that is if we go this way... over here... oops. I guess it's another screen down. Over here... yeah, okay, I toggled these things again. So now I can't get them from over here, but I want to get over there. And so is there any chance that, like, I can walk down this thing? No? Can I hookshot down this thing? No. Boomerang's not going to do anything. I'm still not sure how I would get to the thing in the middle left over there. If I'd not toggled... hold on. Is this toggly thing doing what I'm thinking it's doing? So if I toggle it to white, and I come back down here, those are closed off, and these are open. Okay, so I'm in this section, but I still can't hookshot there. Oh, I could boomerang by holding down the boomerang button. Oh, and the boomerang sets things on fire too! Oh, okay, so that's how I can witness this. Okay, so with the toggles toggled, being all toggleable, then what is the correct route that I need to take? I guess I need to toggle it back. I don't need the coin. Toggle it back if I want to go back to the left over here. I need to beat this guy. Great. And then hookshot across here. There's something in the south that I still need to do. Can I just bait you out of the way? Yes. And then if I re-screen transition, I should be able to just run past you. Okay, so I want this one toggled, but my boomerang can't get around any of this. So is there a toggle switch up here that I could have used in order to do that? I think, no, I've never been able to untoggle these. Is there any chance that killing this guy will earn me something useful? I'm gonna still presume no for the moment. So are there any other toggle switches that I have access to? There's a half heart in this chest, by the way. Now I'm in... oh, I don't have a map. The bottom left of the dungeon. Can I use the boomerang? The boomerang can't get around any of this. Can the boomerang... it also can't get through this broken section. So I'd want to approach this from the north, but I can't get the toggle blocks in the right way. But I feel like it's solvable, and I just haven't seen how to solve it. Aha! Over here. So, if I toggle from here, now I've just swapped them. And so I think that's going to solve my issue. Because now if I sprint over here, these are down and these are up. But now I can run back around. Okay, complicated puzzle to visualize because the global toggle blocks affect things across so many screens. I'm going like 5 screens north of where I started. But now I think if I go down the left-hand side, I'll actually be able to get where I'm going. Oh, these guys are free though. So let's just sprint past. And let's sprint past you. And now I can get in here. Here we go. Maybe. I'm gonna kill you. No, I'm not. I'm going to dive underneath you and try to get you hung up on the ledge. I'm going to toggle this. I want to witness this. So there's an up arrow over there, which I'd like to get a better look at. Hey, come over here. Great. And then, don't mind me, I'm going elsewhere. Great. Crap, you've minded me. Alright, in that case I'm going to kill you. Or I'm going to try. Oh gosh. Get underneath. There we go. Can I hit you around a corner? Nope, you got your shield up. Ouch. Ah, I do not like you. You're a hard guy to fight. Let's try to get you around this corner. There we go. There we go. Oh, you're such a damage sponge, too. Okay, finally. And this is number 1, so maybe I've witnessed all the things in the code at this point. I've lost track. In any case, being here, I can now toggle this, which means I can finally get over here and hit this switch. So this will permanently unlock this bit. And inside this chest, it's a half heart, right? So thanks for that. So at this point, let's take a look at the big picture of the whole dungeon. Here's kind of the north end of the abandoned city, and various things that we can look at over here. As well as you can see the underground of the abandoned city on the right-hand side. But then down here, at this point, here was 1 that goes up. And I'm just looking at the number of dots on the bottom of the mural. Here's 2. Oh, but I can't witness what direction it goes. Here's the 3 dots, which is down. 4 dots is left, and 5 dots is left. So my hunch is I have to use that 8-long code back out in the Lost Woods dungeon of the overworld, which is relatively nearby, right? I think it's just like... that's the arena, that's the dragon. I'll have to go find it on my actual map. Yeah, actually the Lost Woods will be easy to get to, because if I simply save, my last checkpoint was out in the Dark Forest. And from here, if I can just go left and then up a few screens, we will get to the place I am talking about. So, up here is the Lost Woods, as I call them, just because in The Legend of Zelda, the first game, the Lost Woods was an area that just repeated and you had to go different directions. So, I have up something, down, left, left, up, right, up. And so I'm just going to try all 4 somethings and see if any of them bring me somewhere. Hey! And if right was the unknown one, it brings me to a room with 2 chests. What do these have inside? We've got a record and a half heart. I'll take both. Hooray! I am up to 23 hearts. And a number of records at this point. How many records do I have? 14. Not bad. And the fact that this actually led somewhere makes me second guess that the code that I found in the magnifier dungeon didn't work, and so I'm going to try it again, because maybe I screwed it up somehow before. Hey, yeah! It does lead somewhere! Okay, what's inside this chest? Something... oh, this is going to be one of those puzzle pieces on the right-hand side hub in the middle, I expect. Okay, amazing. So let's grab this. And we get the "you found something amazing" animation. And so I'm guessing that's like the bottom right piece. Yeah, and so now all I'm missing is like the top piece, and I will construct some kind of medallion or something in the right-hand side hub middle portion. Alright. So yeah, and I'm not sure how I screwed it up last time I tried that out. So I guess there's going to be one more code in the world, presumably, that's going to lead to something else in there. Alright, excitement and adventure. So I've decided to teleport back to the southeast. This is the first moment in time while playing this game that I feel my known set of options really starting to narrow. There are fewer and fewer things that I know about that I still want to do, but I do still have a list of like a dozen like suspicious things that I want to come back to at some point. In any case, something I've been wondering for a while, does the boomerang kill mushrooms? It does, which means now I'm capable of hookshotting over here and discovering what's inside this chest is a gem. Okay, neat. Okay, well, if the boomerang can destroy mushrooms, then there's at least a possibility that the water dungeon that I wasn't able to complete previously might be solvable now. And so, if I come down here... oh, there's sparklies in there. It's probably money, and I'm already carrying too much money. Okay, so I need to hookshot over here. Better. Oh, gosh darn it. So there's a place in the upper left that I haven't been able to get to. Ah, so many enemies that I haven't been able to get to before. I didn't manage to kill the bat, darn. Alright, just hookshot over here. Then on this screen, I need to hookshot over here, and then hookshot up here. Then on this screen, there's various enemies that I probably want to kill in order to try what I'm doing. Alright, I managed to kill you, and I managed to kill you. Okay, so Boomerang can destroy those, and sure enough, there's a pole back here. So I have never been able to get over here before, and so this is finally somewhere new. So, what do we got over here? It is a puzzle room that seems like there aren't a lot of choices, so it should be straightforward. Just kind of like navigate your way around. What am I trying to do? I'm probably looking for my magnifying glass to show me something on one of the walls or something, maybe? Or, I guess I could use my steery boomerang to do something amazing over here, maybe? Actually, if I'm standing here and throw it upwards, maybe? I might be overcomplicating things. Where else could I go? I could go down here. And then, can I throw my steery boomerang around the corner to hit that? Maybe. Okay, I did manage to toggle that. I see, there's an exit to the south. Okay, neat. So what is to the south? We got another thing I'm going to need to toggle eventually. And then we're swimming over here. Nothing magnifying glass related being viewed on the right wall. And over here, none of my buttons do anything. So how would I hit this switch? Also, there's a left exit, apparently. Did I miss something on any of the walls in here? Does not seem like it. Could I have toggled... Okay, global toggle. I need to toggle the switch again. No. Right. These blocks are controlled by the switch in this room, as opposed to all these blocks that are toggled by these things, which are their own kind of toggle. They're not turning white globe and dark globe. These orbs are just always black and just always toggled ones in these room, I guess. Okay, Boomerang does not go past these things. I can't dig underneath them. Hookshot does not go past them. So I got somewhere new, but maybe I'm stuck again, unless I haven't visited oops, wrong button. Every little bit of this screen. So suppose I were down in this corner. It's kind of hard to get in that corner, but I think my magnifying glass would be seeing everything that's there. So I don't think there's necessarily any more to see. What am I still not thinking of in this place? I guess assuming the ones to the south were on a global toggle, I need to go exit this room, find the global toggle, and have it toggled the other way when I come in here. Okay, and actually the quickest way to do that is probably just to go back to the save point, which is inside this dungeon. So out here, is there a global toggle somewhere in this section? Okay, this feels like a long shot, but maybe the toggle blocks are toggleable across dungeons. And so, first off, if I turn that white, if I exit this dungeon and go back in, does it get reset or does it stay white? It gets reset, so I have a feeling that it's only while you're in the dungeon that the global toggle blocks stay toggled. So I was kind of hoping that maybe I could toggle it over here in Hookshot Dungeon and then go back to Water Dungeon and have it not be toggled anymore, but I don't think it's going to work that way. Is there any chance that I can hook the boomerang all the way around this? So what if I do... That might work, actually. So I guess I want to start up here. Hook it downwards, hook it leftwards. Okay, yeah, this might actually work. So, hard to get the exact timing, though. Yeah. That was close. And this is the last place that I can stand and throw it, right? Because there's nowhere to stand over here? Yeah, because if there was, then I'd just be able to get to it. Okay, this might work. I'm going to give it a bunch of tries. Alright, desperate times call for desperate measures. I have not been digging up all the circles that are glowing because I figure they're probably going to have money. But what if it revealed a staircase or something like that? A circle in this location on the overworld. The water dungeon entrance is over here, and so this would be in about the right location to get down to the other side of that switch. So let's take a risk and press the correct button. Third time's a charm. To dig this up, it's just money that I can't hold. Gosh darn it. Alright, I spent a bunch of time looking at my map trying to figure out something to do next, and then I think I finally found something. There was a push block puzzle that I never successfully solved down in this dungeon area, and I think I see how to solve it. So, I'm gonna tank some damage, I suppose. Oh, pressing the wrong button. No wonder I'm not diving down. Imagine that, me pressing the wrong button? I know you're all very surprised. In any case, somewhere over here... there is a push block puzzle. And I think it is solvable. Well, I'm not so sure right now. I was never able to get up to the top section over there. So let's try this again. So after I make that move, I guess the only possible move for me right now is to push it again. Maybe I can approach from a different exit of the room. Yeah, because there's one to the south over here. Wait a minute, have I ever gone to the south over here? I have not, so I might have made multiple mistakes in this room. Okay, so if I wanted to get to the south... is there a way for me to do that right now? I'm not sure there is. Like, I can block the path to the south. That's not going to help. And... maybe I can get to the south by first coming out of this side. Okay, this is actually much more interesting than I thought. So suppose I take this exit, come back into the room, but then I can't get back into this section, can I? Because now it's all blocked off. So is it possible for me to solve... suppose I push this north, and I could push that to the north, but it's not for right now. So it is possible for me to push this to the north, and now I'm in the north section, so I've never actually stood up in this area, but I blocked myself off over here. Was that avoidable, and is there anything else interesting I could do from this side? Because now I can push this back around to try to get over here, but I still can't get over here. In any case, I think I can either get to the top left or get to the bottom right somehow, and neither of those are things that I have done thus far. Actually, double-checking my screenshots, I have been on the bottom portion, the bottom right portion, and it's by coming from a different direction. So if I go through here... maybe this way? Is it this way or the next way? It's the next way, I guess. So if I come through here... Hi, Grim Reaper. Bye, Grim Reaper. So from here... I can break this rock and get up into the south edge of this puzzle. So if I enter the room from here, is a new portion of it solvable? Question mark? Well, from this entry point, the only first move is this. And the only second move is this. But now I have choices. Yes, I can get into the north portion now, because look, I can do this. I can push this to the north twice. And then I can push this far enough to the left that I can make it to the left exit. Yes, this is hopefully going to unclog the stuck puzzle. So I've never been in this portion of this screen. And then presumably, yeah, never been here, but it's just a record that I got to. Which is nice, but this didn't actually unlock progress. And so in this portion of the world, this portion of this underground, I'd been thwarted, let's just run past these guys, over here, because I couldn't get to the left-hand side of this, which eventually goes up to various places. So maybe there's another way from the overworld to get to the left of where I am right now. So let me take a look at that. Aha! I think I found it. So here's the overworld map. Here's where we entered that dungeon, and we were doing stuff and getting stuck somewhere around here. And take a look at this screen in the upper left. Now that I have the boomerang, I can burn the stumps, which allows me to hookshot, which allows me to get to those stairs into the underground, and is surely going to solve the rest of the puzzle. So, here we are. Let's do this thing. Burn the stump. Hookshot. And I'm finally at these stairs. Let's see what's downstairs. It is some underground area. Awesome. And I can go north or south. And just to quickly show you in the underground dungeon map, here is where we're coming out. So let's try going north first. And interesting. This brings me somewhere that there's a bunch of blocks blocking things. Oops, I fell in the water. It's not clear to me that I could do much, and I can't quite tell what's inside the chest from here, even with the magnifying glass. So it might be something good. Let's see, from this side, I think it's a heart or a half a heart. I can't quite get a good enough look. But let's go ahead and swim over here. Here's another place I can get on land, at least briefly. Careful, jellyfish. Right, my sword is long enough that I can hit you, even when you're trying to do that. And then I can use the boomerang. I can use the boomerang to get rid of the mushrooms, but I still can't actually be walking on there unless from the other side. Okay. Oh, it's just got money, though. I can see that this is a chest with 100 money in it. And if I were coming from the right, I could use the boomerang to break the mushrooms just to the south of me and then hookshot across to the chest. But right now, I can't, so let's go down here. There is a switch. Okay, that's interesting. But how would I get across any of this? From here, I guess. Okay. Let's kill the jellyfish. Also, there's a place to dive down in the water here. It probably has money, so I'll just note it for later. And once again, if I were to boomerang... Oh, I can't boomerang here, and I can't hookshot here. It looks like I should be able to, right? But I can't. And so, when I started this little adventure, I started by going one way. What if I need to go the other? Namely, what if I should have gone south on that screen? So if we swim back over here... and then sprint down here. Here we go. Now I'm going to be able to be on dry land and get over there. So I can hookshot. And then I'm over here. And then from dry land, presumably I can use the boomerang somehow magically. That's still a tough shot, maybe. I might be able to do this. So if I do a boomerang, I can't throw the boomerang there to the right. Is this really asking what I think it might be asking? Let's try to see if I can curl it all the way around. It hits the top of the screen and that ends its time stopping. Could I... Do I think I'm doing the right thing? Is there anything else I could have done over here? Like, I can't, like, hookshot onto that wall. So, Still feels like something is not quite right. Alright, well, while I think about that, let's take one more peek over this way. Ah, wrong button. Hookshot over this way and see what's over here. Oh, another switch. Maybe the switches control the same thing? This one I can hit with the boomerang. Okay, I hit the switch. Did that open up the chest to the north? And so up here also, I'm not sure how I'm getting there just yet. But I can go around the original way to the chest. So let's do that. Oh, it opens some of the switches. Okay, so it's not so much that it's global, it's that these switches control things across screens, and there is a specific set associated with each specific switch, I suppose. And so I've made some headway towards the item in this chest, but I'm going to need to hit all of the switches in order to get it. And if I swim over here, I could be in the water here, and then I'd never seen this screen. So if I were out of the water here, Still feels like I need a way just to be able to walk up on land without using the shallows or something. There's something I have not yet figured out. But it's going to have to be something that I figure out next episode. So I'm going to say, I hope as always that you all are having a great day, and I will see you again soon with more Master Key. For now, bye-bye.